Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we will be presenting our project called movie recommendation using a machine learning algorithm called as KNN. So I am Manoj and these are my teammates Sachin MP, Shashidhar Bhattad and Manoj BK. So most of the OTT platforms like Netflix and Prime rely heavily on recommendations to keep user engaged, and it also uses personalized suggestions to improve user experience and performance retention. Our project tries to mimic the same behavior using a simple but powerful algorithm called as KNN. So we here in you can see in presenting screen we have used Python with pandas and scikit-learn for data handling and modeling, and we have executed this project on VS Code. We worked on movie lens dataset which includes thousands of movie ratings by users and also includes votes and genres. So rest of the things will be explained by my fellow teammate Shashidhar.
Thank you, Manoj. Now I am here to explain that data pre-processing and future engineering in my project. The data set used typically comes from a source like movie lens data set, which contains movie ratings provided by users. It includes three core concepts: users, individuals who rate movies, and movies, titles that are rated by users, and movie ratings, numerical scores, usually from 1 to 5, given by users to movies. Key statistics are number of users, number of movies, number of ratings. Columns are in the data sets we used are user ID, a unique identifier for each user, movie ID, a unique identifier for each movie, ratings, the score given to the movie. Data cleaning steps are handling missing values, removing duplicates, optional filtering. In handling missing values, it will checks for missing values using df dot is null dot sum. In most movie lens datasets, nulls are rare, but if present, drop rows with the null values in user ID, movie ID, or rating. Fill missing ratings if needed, but usually not required. Removing duplicates. We are used df.duplicated.sum to find duplicates. Drop them using df.drop underscore duplicates to avoid bias or repeated ratings. Optional filtering. Filter out users who have rated very few movies. Example, fewer than 10. Filter out movies with very few ratings. They are called long tail items. Now, structuring data for KNN. To use K nearest neighbors, we need to convert the raw data into user item matrix using pivot table. The resultant matrix is shaped user rows cross movie columns. The values are the ratings each user given to the each movie. Missing values are NaN. The matrix is used to compute similarities either between users or between movies. Using cosine similarity, KNN uses a distance by similarity metric to compare user or items. We use cosine similarity to measure the cosine of the angle between two vectors. In Python we can compute it using for sklearn dot matrix dot pairwise import cosine similarity. If using item based KNN, the similarity is between to rate all movies high or low, which can distort similarity. Two common methods are subtract mean user rating and z score normalization. Thank you. Next part will be continued by Manjunath.
Thank you, Shishir. Now I am going to explain about what is KNN. KNN is K nearest neighbors is a simple algorithm that finds the most similar items based on a distance on similarity metric. In movie recommendation, we can use KNN to find movies similar to given movie, find user similar to given user, and recommend what they like. Then our neighbors identified. Neighbors are identified comparing vectors. Now, similarity metric. In similarity metric, like Euclidean distance measures the straight line distance between 2 points, and cosine similarity measures the angle between two vectors better than rating or spares. Example, most users Don't rate all movies like that. For user based recommendation, imagine each row is a user rating vector and we want to recommend movies liked by similar users. Now KNN is a simple, no training needed, works well or small to medium data sets. Accuracy depends on the distance metric and quality of input data. Percent similarity gives better results and sports rating systems. Now KNN finds similar users to our movies based on vectors. Very useful for making recommendation when you have rating and features. If you want, I can also help you build a.
Hi, my name is Sachin. Like as my friend Manjuna said, what is KNN? I'm going to tell about how does KNN work. Uh, like basic steps that we are giving the input on new items like movies or user profile in that web. Like compare it with all items in dataset. Measure the distance or similarity. Pick the K closest neighbors. Predict the result. Example recommended the movies that are similar. Like in KNN, like what is K means the K is the number of neighbors to consider. Example, if the K is equals to 5, the algorithm finds the 5 nearest items, choosing the right K important. So too small, sensitive to noise, too large might include irrelevant neighbors. Like the sum of advantages of a K nearest neighbors is simple and initiative, no training required, like lazy learning, good baseline model for recommendations. Like it is also having the some limitations. Like it is slow on large data sets. When we give the large data sets on our web, it will become slow. Computes distance to every point. Like sensitive to irrelevant features or noisy data, needs proper feature scaling or normalization. Like next, explained by Manoj.
So guys, here coming to the output of our project. So we have used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for this front end thing, and the rest of the things will be managed by KNN algorithm and Python code. So I have executed my program, and the API is running here, and we'll be going to the web page right now. So as you can see here, it's output of our web page. We have used a dark theme, so we'll be giving here the language we want, and we'll click get recommendations. It will recommend the movie names as we guys gave in the dataset, and you can also use the filters here by selecting the genre which you want. Let's example take it as action, and so it shows here Korea, Ramarjuna, Appu, and all the things, and let's filter it by ratings. So according to ratings, it's filtered, and according to votes, see, as you can see here, Nata Sarvabhauma has took 969 votes, and Bachchan. And we have also inserted Hindi movies also by ratings. You can see the movie names, and if you filter genre, let's say comedy, so it will be filtered like this, and this is how our website works, and this was the full functionality of our project. And thank you guys for watching this presentation video. I hope you guys learned something from this project, and make sure to hit like and share and subscribe button. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, guys.